Dystopian Risk Volume the 5. Ask yourself a question. How much of what you see in this fucking thing is curated for you? From Facebook to the news feed to everything. How much is directed at you? That's how deep this is. Okay? They've had the NSA collects everything. It's a shitload of information. Hard to parse through. They've had the military grade AI. But then they said, well, the best way to use this is to turn it on our own people. Keep them docile. You know? I wonder how much of your actions have been your actions. You know what I mean? How much of undue influence has been exerted on you mentally, spiritually, emotionally, definitely financially? Have you ever wondered that? Because remember, look at the big board. That's what it's all about. And as long as the populace keeps subscribing, i.e. paying taxes, even though they print the fucking money, that's how far it's willing to go. Your lives are not your own. And that's a very, very uncomfortable truth. It's extremely uncomfortable. How much have you been influenced? Or influenced by proxy? Somebody else's algorithm is now influencing you. What if Brave New World in 1984 had a child and it's this fucked up reality that we're living in? Ask yourself these questions. Then find out how it actually works. I spent 12 years learning this shit and experiencing life, relationships, people. I can honestly say I have no regrets. When I was a friend, I was the best friend. I was a fucking brother. When I was a boyfriend, I was a husband. I kept my honor. Have you kept yours? And how much, despite your best efforts, did the algorithms of whatever fucking source, for whatever goddamn reason, ruin it? They interrupted our lives. They imported 22 million people. They are inflating away all of your work. Everything. It's going to be gone. That is an economic reality. And then they're going to tax the rest of it. It's uncomfortable to know that you are a serf, a peasant in this near feudal system where the coin of the realm is leverage. It's blackmail. It's in a democracy with so many voices. It's so much easier for the CIA to get its way to stick an up-and-coming politician inside of a hotel room with a minor strapped to the fucking bed just to get some goddamn pictures. And then you got him by the balls the rest of your fucking life. And you pay him well, too. You know, keep him happy and blackmailed. That's how fucking fucked up it actually is. But, you know, you had your $1.50 cheeseburger. There's nothing in it. But you had it. And all that's going away. And you see it in people's reactions, people's holding on to some sort of whatever. You know, it just doesn't matter. None of it does. Look into the eyes of your kids. I look into my six nieces and nephews' eyes, and despair is what I have for the fucking future. because you won't get off your fucking ass, no matter what I say. No matter what anybody says, no matter how bad it gets, you're not going to get off your fucking ass. Fuck no, you're not. I'm even suggesting the easiest course. Just mark a 9 on your exemptions. And, you know, we don't got to protest. We don't got to do anything. We can still go into work. Society still functions. You just don't give the government any fucking money. And it's still not going to happen. No matter how bad it gets. That's how bad it is. That's how real it actually is. That's how well the boys at Langley have done their job. I wish to God I could speak in the manner that I want to use the type of language that truly lifts my soul and heart. But instead, I have to give you this dirty fucking version because you won't listen to the other one or understand it. So I gotta fucking cuss at you. I gotta fucking tell you what the hell's going on. I gotta tell you my fucking experiences that are uncomfortable to talk about. I don't want to put this out into the fucking world, but god damn it, it's getting bad. And I can't remain silent. My grandfather escaped a communist prison camp. They closed down your churches. There's 22 million illegals here. You think they're going to leave peacefully? Come on. Enough. Grow up. I wish I could talk with every one of you individually, and I would spend hours running through all them fucking books, plus all the ones I don't own, to get you to understand the world you're actually living in. But I don't got that fucking time. None of us have that fucking time. And I wish you would just take my fucking word for it, because all I've done is study. For a test I never fucking get. It's my pastime. It's my passion. Ever since I was knee-high to a grasshopper. It's all I've done. Learn this shit, the history of it, the whys, wherefores, whether tos, all of it. And I gotta keep it fucking simple and break it down in this dirty fucking fashion so you motherfuckers will understand what the hell is actually going on here. They've had 7 coups in Africa in the last 3 years. Why? Well, France has the franc. Okay, that's a currency that's used in West Africa to control the West African nations so they can get cheap fucking uranium to feed their French nuclear reactors. Russia sent in the Wagner Group to overthrow those fucking West African nations to cut off the supply chain to France because France is funding Ukraine. This is how symmetrical and dimensional this chess game is. And then they're playing it on us. They're fucking evil. And all the gays that want to, support this shit, let me tell you what. In every communist regime, y'all are lined up against a wall and shot. Every single one, because you're not producing kids, labor, anything. It's an individualistic lifestyle, and it's against the collective. You're dead, gone. And all the well-meaning motherfuckers that want to take care of the poor downtrodden, the power-hungry bastards put a fucking bullet in your head, too. And then they take power, just like what happened to the old guard during the Russian Revolution. Yeah, I can go into all of these different conflicts and everything, but, if you haven't learned it by now, you never fucking will, so you're going to take my goddamn word for it.